Creeping waters. The village of Brighton sat quietly beside an old lake that had no name on modern maps. The water was calm, peaceful, clear during the day, reflecting the sky like polished glass. But every night, the shoreline crept, moved, getting closer to the village. A fence disappeared beneath the water. At first, no one noticed. Then a garden, then the old stone path leading to the farms. The villagers blamed heavy rain, though the skies had been clear for weeks. Eli was the only one that kept count. He was very observant. Every morning he placed a small wooden stake at the edge of the lake. Every dawn, the water swallowed another foot of land. It moved silently, patiently, as though the lake itself was taking slow, intentional, careful steps. Eli's grandmother handed him a rusted lantern. He laughed, believing it was another one of her stories. "If the water calls your name," she whispered, "don't answer." That night, while the moon floated above the lake, he heard it. "Eli." The voice drifted across the water, soft as a breeze. It whispered to him, "Come closer." Their faces just visible beneath the dark waves. They weren't swimming, just standing. They were watching. The figures retreated, but the voice grew louder. The lantern suddenly burned with a blue flame. The voice grew louder. "Bring us home." Eli remembered his grandmother's warning and remained silent. He searched through dusty books in the church basement until he uncovered a faded journal nearly 150 years old. It told of a forgotten village that once stood where the lake now rested. During a terrible drought, its desperate people had uncovered an ancient spring sealed beneath stone. They broke the seal hoping for water. Instead, the spring swallowed the village whole. The lake had never been natural. It was a prison. Every year the seal weakened, cracked, gave in, and the trapped spirits reached farther onto the land, pulling the water with them. Eli climbed the old cliffs overlooking the lake. Hidden beneath tangled vines lay a circle of cracked stones, the remains of the ancient seal. As darkness fell, the lake rose higher than ever before. The voices became hundreds. "Free us." The stones trembled. With shaking hands, Eli placed the glowing lantern in the center of the circle. Its blue light spread throughout the cracks like flowing veins. The ground rumbled as the stones slowly fused together once more. The lake exploded into towering waves before falling perfectly still. The whispers vanished. Morning arrived with sunlight dancing across the water. The shoreline no longer crept forward. Birds returned. Fish leaped from the surface. For the first time in generations, the lake looked peaceful. But every year on the anniversary of that night, Eli walked to the shore carrying the old lantern. The end.